Hello, friends. It's William here at Allegory Gallery. Hello, Marianne. I see you're here. Thank you for joining us. If you are here hanging out with us, please say hi in the comments so we know. I'm at Star Cottage Studio, and today we've got some gemstones for you. Now, we are not debuting anything new today, per se, but these are gemstones that we have put newly on sale. So on Thursdays, most Thursdays, I work to change our online sale collection to new things every Thursday. At least I try for every Thursday. So yesterday, I went through and switched out a bunch of older gemstones that we had shown you the week before, I believe. We showed some of them to you anyway. And I took those out of the sale collection. They went back to retail price, and I put over 100 newly on sale gemstones in that sale collection. So the sale collection is always 15% off or more. At least that's what we're shooting for now. And there are some really good deals to be had in there. Really good deals. So I started going through, because I can't show you all 115 or so that I put. I think there were 115 new strands. I couldn't show them all to you tonight because that would take forever. You know how long-winded I am anyway. So I grabbed a bunch of them though. And as I was doing that, I couldn't believe, a lot of these I've forgotten about. To be 100% honest with you, they're in our online store. Once I take the pictures and we put them into inventory, and they go here at Star Cottage Studio on the shelf to wait for their final homes, their final destinations, sometimes I forget what we have. And as I was going through picking them for the sale, it's one thing to see a picture of it. It's a totally different thing to see it on video or hold it in your hand. So video is the closest we can do unless you live locally. So I was going through these today and, not only remembering what we actually have, but getting to see them again and getting to hold them again and getting to look at them again. There are some freakishly good deals here for y'all, because some of these strands are possibly pre-pandemic. So when I look at these strands, and as I was going through them and pulling each one to show you tonight and looking at the sale prices on them, some of the retail prices on these nowadays would be so much higher. Like, I can't even tell you, like, it's just crazy. Like, to look at these now, knowing what things cost now, knowing that these are at these prices in our online store right now is a little bit wild to me, because I can't believe they're still here in a lot of cases. So I'm going to show you those. I was going to put these in order from, like save the most exciting till the end. And I couldn't even do it, because I'm like, but this is so exciting, but this is so exciting, but this is so nice. So I'm just going to randomly pull these from my box over here that I have all set up, because they're all so good. They're all so good. No matter what the price point is, these are freaking good prices, everybody. But not only that, but as we did last time, for those of you who are watching this video, and please do share it with your friends, let them know, but maybe do it after you make your selections, because for you, we have a secret discount code, okay? So for you, you're going to save an extra 5% on top of the savings already taken off of these prices. So I'm going to show you I'm going to tell you the retail price, I'm going to tell you the sale price, and then just know you're going to get an extra 5% if you use that discount code GEMS when you check out in the online cart. So don't forget to do that. You're going to save a little bit extra. It's a good thing. And I hope you like it. I'm going to say hi to some people now. Hello, Sandra. Thanks for joining in at Sweet Pea Gemstones. Hello, Michelle and Cheryl. Good to see you both here. Suzanne is here. Let's see. Susan, our neighbor, is here. Thank you for joining us. Norma is with us today. We have a Facebook user. I don't know who you are, but thank you for being here. If you want me to see who you are, you can go to streamyard.com/Facebook. That's streamyard.com/Facebook. And you can authenticate so I can see your name and face. I'd love to see your face here. Danette is with us. Hello, Danette. Are you still coming tomorrow, Danette? I think you had plans to come to the store tomorrow. Hopefully I'll see you. Andrew says, we really do have some amazing things. It's true, and you're going to see them tonight. Suzanne says, and you have the best gemstones. No worries to shop from AG. Thank you so much. Got another Facebook user here. Again, if you go to streamyard.com/Facebook, that will really let me see your name and really help for me to see your comments. Marianne says, money tree, please, please grow. Tell me about it, Marianne. I wish I had a money tree seed right now. I would nurture that little baby tree so good right now. Everyone needs a money tree, right? Norma, Danette. So I just wanted to say a few things. So the purchases of these items over this weekend. Happy Veterans Day to everyone. This was Veterans Day observed here in the US, and tomorrow is Veterans Day. So we thank all of our veterans out there for all the things they have done and continue to do. You know, I know veterans are not in active duty, but they still support our country in many, many, many wonderful ways. And so for the things you've done and for the things you continue to do for this country, thank you. You know, we don't get into this too much, mostly because I get very fired up about it and how I think we don't do good enough for our veterans in this country. And I don't like to go down that negative trail. But, you know, if you are a veteran and you come in the store, we do have veterans discounts. And what we are doing over this weekend is if you purchase anything over this weekend, we are giving a portion of our sales to the Touchstone Veterans Fund. So if you don't know Touchstone, it's a center for crafts here in Pennsylvania. They are in the southern portion, southwestern portion of the state. Andrew does sit on their board. It's a very important organization in our minds and in our hearts. And they have a veterans fund where they have certain veterans programming throughout the year. And they also, if you are a veteran, I believe they have funds to help you if you are unable to take classes. Andrew can put, I know, more details in the comments about some of this too. But they help with a scholarship for veterans if you are unable to afford taking classes. So we are going to be donating a portion of our sales this weekend to that fund at Touchstone. One of the veterans organizations is called Frontline. I want to say Frontline something, Frontline Arts, it's Frontline something. Andrew mentioned it in a post today. And they actually teach veterans how to do paper making using their old uniforms. So they take the uniforms are processed into a pulp, which is turned into a paper, and then those veterans make artwork and booklets and things from that paper. And I believe it's a week-long experience at Touchstone that they do this, and it helps veterans come together and, you know, talk about things, because you know you have things in common that the rest of us don't understand at all. So it is a veteran-run organization that comes to Touchstone, and they're able to do this because of this Veterans Fund. So let's see here. Let me see. Make sure Andrew's not commenting on anything before I say more too, because I don't want to repeat everything. Dennis, I'll be at the store tomorrow. I have to go to Walmart first, planning being there in the morning. All right, I'm going to try. I'm going to try and be on time. The bank line was longer today than I anticipated, so I was a little late today. Fridays are usually my day when Jen's here, and she was not here today, so I was running a little bit behind this morning. I'm going to try and be on time tomorrow for you, Danette. Let's see here. Hello, Susan. Thank you for tuning in. I see you've been busy, Susan. I saw some things you have posted in the Design Challenge group today. I know Harry and you both posted in the Design Challenge group today. I at least saw your posts. Who else has been making things? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Andrew says, when we started a store, our friends at Fusion Beads gave us a bamboo plant for good luck, and it's still alive 12 years later. It is. Our love plant is still alive. Our good luck bamboo plant is still alive. They have lasted the test of time through many, many adversities. That's the word. I'm like, what is the noun? And what is the noun? It's been a week, everybody. Marion says, Remembrance Day ceremonies at war memorials tomorrow, but there are schools that put a poppy on identified veterans' graves. That's nice. That's nice. Andrew says, the Agnes and James Kennard Family Scholarship provides 100% tuition support for any adult-level workshop to veterans and immediate family members and or caretakers of veterans, as well as members of the Associated Artists of Pittsburgh. Additional funds may be awarded to offset the cost of housing, meals, and or material fees on a case-by-case basis. Veteran scholarships are awarded on a rolling basis. During World War II, Agnes Dodds was one of the few female executives in the war effort while she served at the Lend-Lease Administration in Washington, D.C. She met her first husband, Morton Frank, a naval officer during the war, her brother Robert Dodds, and her second husband, James Kennard, also served as U.S. Army officers. Throughout her life, Agnes Dodds Kennard keenly championed efforts to help veterans, especially by enriching their skills and knowledge of arts and craft. Julie says, thank you for supporting our vets. Of course, it is our pleasure. And Julie, did you get your painting? Did it come through okay? I think we didn't get to ask you. I know you were I wanted to follow up with you because I know you had a UPS delivery notification, so I hope you got it. I hope everything came out okay. Let's see here. Danette says, the lines at the bank and stores were insane today, so much traffic everywhere. There was, and thankfully there was a lot of traffic in the store. So we had a decent day today. It was a number of smaller sales, but a number of them. So that's what we like to see. You know, one big, great, huge sale is always fun and great, and we appreciate those. But we also appreciate all the smaller sales that come through, because that means, you know, if we have a good day with smaller sales, that means we saw a lot of people and a lot of people were back in the store. And that's what's really important. Well, we need to make a living, but knowing people are coming into the store, that's great too. It was a beautiful day out today. It didn't get very hot. It got only up to like 50 degrees, 49, 50 degrees, but it was sunny and nice and people were walking around and it was just a great day. Andrew says, the bamboo probably needs to be repotted. Probably should be. Probably should be. Susan says, thanks so much for the shout out. You're welcome. Beautiful things. I also scrolled back and saw some posts that I missed from people. Susan, was one of the things from October that you posted. I loved that black and silver bracelet that you did with the one skull piece, I think. I think it was it black sea glass, it looked like. I really like that. I'm so sorry I missed it. I've been missing a lot of posts just because we've been so busy, but I try to keep up when I can. And I know Harry posted about a necklace he made this week in the Design Challenge group today as well. Let's see here. I have a poppy tattoo to honor my father and uncle who served, says Suzanne. That's beautiful. That's really nice. Danette says, hate to sign out early, but awful headache that won't go away. Eyes are tired. Well, have a good night, Danette, and we'll see you tomorrow. Rest up. We can talk tomorrow. Oh, Julie says, yes, yes, yes. Oh, good. I'm glad it showed up and arrived okay. That was It's one of the largest things we've shipped, so it's always different. You know, when you need to send different things out, it's always a little bit, did it make it okay? Andrew says we met one of Agnes's descendants last weekend, and we had her favorite cake on her birthday. Yes, we did. That was one of the things, two of the things we did. Met one of her descendants, and also ate some cake that she used to love and insisted that was always there for her birthday. So yes, a portion of our sales will go toward the Veterans Fund at Touchstone, which Andrew put in the comments and I read out loud here before. If you missed that, you can go back and read. Yeah, we'll be doing that. So I don't have a lot to talk about today. I have to kind of not talk too much as I want to talk, but I have to get through all these because I have to go grocery shopping yet for our groceries for our food tonight. I have to also, I got to get cat litter. I got to change out the cat boxes. It's time for the full changeover. So I have to do that. And then I have to edit the Saturday morning tutorial. Still, you'd think I'd learn. You would think after 32, 33 of them, something like that, that I would learn to do these earlier in the week, but we're busy. So it gets pushed to the very last chance. So Jen has a bracelet and a pair of earrings that we filmed. I think tomorrow you're going to get the pair of earrings because it's the quick video. They're both actually pretty quick videos. Because one is more repetitive. The bracelet is a little bit repetitive. So we're going to cut out parts. So they're both pretty quick. So I think you'll enjoy them. Excuse me. So I hope you'll watch the Saturday morning tutorial, whether it's a bracelet or earrings tomorrow. I hope you'll watch. It debuts at 8:30 in the morning Eastern time. That's if all goes well, technologically. If all goes well, we'll be at 8:30 in the morning. But it only shows up on our YouTube channel. So if you don't follow us on YouTube, please do. youtube.com/allegorygallery. And you can visit us there, hit that subscribe button, and watch all of our lives and all of our Saturday morning tutorials there as well. All right. So I'm going to flip the camera around and we are going to look at some gemstones on sale. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes, and as Andrew said, thanks to all of our people out there, we were able to make a $327 contribution to the Fayette Gives campaign. And, whoops, sorry, everybody. I'm just kicking my stand around here. So we did that, which helped Touchstone's general fund. And Andrew did custom paintings. He's going to do custom paintings for a few people who helped us raise money for that. So if you are interested in a custom painting and you missed out on the opportunity, you can still email us and we can see if Andrew is going to be doing any more. We can put you on the list if he decides to do more in the future. They are $100 each. And if you, like I said, if you want to have a custom painting, he's doing pets for the first time ever, and or animals. You can just say you want a painting of a leopard, and he can do a leopard, but it's going to be in the Forest Friends style, 4x4 paintings in the style of the Forest Friends. But like I said, right now, he's got a few in the wings, so we're not taking orders specifically at the moment, but if he decides to open more up, if you want to be on the list for those, give us an email at info@allegorygallery.com. That's at the top of your screen, and you can maybe get in there and get one, right? Marianne says several times today, I thought it was Saturday. You're telling me, Marianne. I jumped up at one point out of bed thinking that I had forgotten to do the Saturday morning tutorial and I was going to have to put out a notice saying that we didn't get it finished and totally forgot about it and lost track of days. And then I realized it was Friday. It was Friday. I also have a little bit of work to do for my other job tonight, as usual. So let's get this on the road. Andrew says, so expect some stuff on their heads. Yeah, for the Saturday or for the paintings, whatever you get, whatever you have Andrew do, they're going to have some stuff on their heads most likely, right? Because that's pretty much the style of the Forest Friends. They've got flowers, they've got crowns, they've got lots of different things. All right. So first up, and like I said, I'm just pulling these as they come in the box to me because they are all gorgeous and lovely and beautiful. Let me move this down. I thought moving it up would be better, but I think I need to move it down. These are garnet strands, and these are lovely, lovely, beautiful garnet strands. And let me show you. I thought I had one. I had two. Julie says, yes, love this series. I love the Forest Friends series. I can't believe there are still any left in the online store, but there are. So these are garnets, beautiful garnets. These were originally $98. They are now for sale on the website at $83 only. Like, seriously, folks, look at the quality, look at the transparency, look at the color. Beautiful garnets. Only $83, and then if you use code GEMS when you check out, you'll get an extra 5% off those. So that's pretty spectacular. Like, these should be worth more than that anyway. But there you go. There you go. So, like I said, oh, and that's, I was giving you the SKUs before. So this is S1178. If you want to go directly to that product in the online store instead of like looking for garnet or anything else, just type in S1178 and it'll take you right there. Try and make it easy for you all to get these. There are only 2 strands of those available unless somebody grabbed one earlier today or 2 of them earlier today. I don't know. But there you go. All right. Next up, we have some blue calcite. And we have blue calcite in these little faceted little squares. And I want to show you, they come in three different sizes. Marianne says, you think it should only happen once? So you think it's the wrong day? Yeah. Most of today I kept thinking, is this Saturday? Especially because it was so, it was busy. So I was like, is it Saturday? Is it the weekend? Why are all these people out on a Friday? But they were. So these come in 3 different sizes. And I wrote 6mm, 8mm, and 10mm. And this is blue calcite. These are lovely. They are originally $28 a strand, no matter which size you pick in the online store. But now you get them for $23.50 on sale. So I think that's a great deal. $23.50. Doesn't matter which size you want. You get to pick. I think they're lovely. I think they're really, really pretty. I don't know if you all like these or not, but aren't they? I think they're nice. Blue calcite. Blue calcite. Andrew says, I think Gertie wants a painting of her. You're going to drive kids crazy. Gertie's going to get another piece of artwork. Barnaby says, I don't even have one. Says, I am Barnaby, and I don't have a painting of me. Poor Barn. Gilbert has a painting of him. Susan said, I just saw a reference to Groundhog's Day on the evening news. Oh my goodness, say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. This is one of the examples of the things that I was saying. I can't believe that the retail price is what it is on these. These are spectacularly beautiful blue or rainbow moonstone. Faceted 9mm rondelles 8-inch strands. Look at the quality on these. They retail for just $35. Like, I don't think you're going to find these anywhere else for $35. But we've done one even better and put them on sale for $29. And then we've done one better even than that, and we're giving you, that we're not telling anyone else, unless you watch these videos, you're not going to know, you get an extra 5% with discount code GEMS. So if you're looking for some beautiful blue rainbow moonstone, these are spectacular. Isn't that stunning? Like, look at those flashes in there. Beautiful stones at only less than $29 a strand. Only 2 strands are available, by the way. So that's what you've got. All right. Andrew says, one of our friends is trying to get us to move up to Erie. Oh my goodness. That's even more north, Andrew. I don't think you could handle that. Okay. Sandra says, I saw those on the website last night. Blue Moonstone is an insane price. No, I don't know why we still have them. That's such a good price for those. Such a good price. Another thing that's at a good price are these. These are beautifully pale emeralds. They are a lovely, lovely color. Pale emeralds. These were originally $72, and they are a deal at $72. They're slightly graduated, as you can see, I think. I forgot my penny. There's my penny. Slightly graduated, but pale emerald, faceted rondelles. Stunning. There are 2 of them. They do come already put together on a necklace. If you want to leave it like this and just wear it, you can. If you want to cut them up and use them as beads for your other things, you'll probably, if you sell jewelry and you cut some of these up and made like earrings, like just take a chunk of them and make a little thing of earrings, you probably make a lot more money than selling this, selling it as it is, reselling it that way. But whatever you do, these are sterling, so do be sure to keep the chain and the clasp if you cut them apart. Andrew said, I love these. Me too. What you're seeing here is the weight. That's not any type of pricing. That's just the weight of these. One strand is heavier than the other by a bit. There you go. So beautiful pale emerald. Look at that. Originally $72, now only $61 a strand, and actually less than that if you use the discount code GEMS. So these are, I'm sorry, I've not been telling you SKUs. These are S1193. S1193, the blue Moonstone was S1167, and the blue calcites, depending on which size you want, were S1160, S1161, and S1162. All right, so again, S1193 on those. So beautiful. Pale emeralds. What a great deal at less than $61. That's a fabulous deal. Maybe you don't want just the blue moonstone. Maybe you want some multi-moonstone. How about some multi-moonstone for you? How about those? Now, these are stunning multi-moonstone. I'm going to call them rondelles. Pretty much rondelles, right? You're going to have some of that peach moonstone. You're going to have some of the gray moonstone. You're going to have some of the blue or rainbow moonstone in there. And I have 2 strands of those available too. They're both stunningly gorgeous examples of various Moonstone. Look at the flash, look at the quality. Now, I'm going to tell you the price. Retail on these was only $35. Your sale price on these is $29. $29 on sale, everybody. $29. I don't know, you know, that's like giving these away at $29. It's like giving them away. You're also going to get an extra 5% off if you use discount code GEMS. So I really hope that, you know, I like to make sales. I don't, it's so hard sometimes because I'm like, I don't want to give these away for nothing, which they kind of are at this point because they are so inexpensive. But also I like to make sales. So I do hope, and you know, I like y'all, love y'all a lot. So I do hope that you take advantage of this sale while it's happening. These will only be the prices, sale prices on these until next Thursday. Next Thursday afternoon sometime. I usually don't get to it in the morning. It's usually in the afternoon. I will switch the sale collection over to new things. So these are only on sale at these prices until next Thursday. And then they go away. So these will go back to retail, which again is only $35. But why not save now when you can? And they'll be less than $29 when you add that discount code GEMS. Hello, Anne. Thank you for joining us. Says, hi, everyone. Yay for Friday and for gemstones, right? Andrew says, these weren't inexpensive when I bought them. I know, right? Marion says, those should be in someone's home. I agree. So there you go. That's S1171. S1171. Cheryl says, one strand can make multiple earrings for gift giving. Yes, they can. Like, imagine that. Or if you're selling at a show, you don't need many of these. Use one, and one. Use a gray, use a blue, or a rainbow, and use a peach. Put them together, and you know, make some earrings. And man, if you can't sell one pair of earrings from these for more than $29 and pay for your whole strand, I don't know, because I think that one pair of earrings would be easily like more than that, $30-some. Priced it at $30-some. Beautiful Moonstone. Sandra says, your pictures are good, but this really helps to see their beauty. I know. That's why I wanted to do this for these too, because it seemed to help you all last time when we did this for the last sale. Okay, let me see here. Why are you... Things are being... Sometimes they don't want to... Sometimes they're bad. These strands, hold on. Sorry, they're just all tangled. And I don't know how... You know, how do things do that sometimes? Okay. How do things do that? They were tangled up in their pink up here. So these are... You know what this is. These are tourmaline. Andrew says, chatoyance is hard to capture in pictures. Yes, it is. Sparkle and chatoyance are both not easy. Look at how beautiful this tourmaline is. There are 2 strands of these available. Check those out. Is that not stunningly beautiful tourmaline? These are... Like, I should go faster than this, but I'm busy looking at these, so I hope you're enjoying these too. I know I got a lot to do tonight. I got to not be too precious with these, but look at that. Look at that. I hate when there's so much give in that line. Let's see. There we go. Do you like tourmaline? It's one of our favorite stones. I love tourmaline so much. So these strands are originally $58 each only, and they are now $49 only. $49. Sandra's asking the size of these. These are approximately 6 millimeter. 6 millimeter faceted rondelles of tourmaline. You can go to S0949 to put those in your cart right now. S0949. Don't forget when you check out to use discount code GEMS to save. You'll save an extra 5% off of that $49 price. That's an amazing deal. Like, if you could see all of our gemstones in person, I don't think we'd have anything left in the online store, honestly. I wish we could get better pictures of things sometimes and be able to show that chatoyance and all that flash you get. Now, this is a strand of vintage turquoise. Whoa! As I almost bashed it along the table, I just like threw my neck out a little bit, cringing as I almost hit that on the table. Beautiful vintage turquoise. These are stunning. They are originally $75 for this strand. I only have the one. We only have one in stock. $75. Now down to $63.75. That was as low as I could go, y'all. $63.75. I had to add those 75 cents on there because I couldn't go below that. I couldn't do it. Hello, Harry. Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you here. Norma says, oh my gosh, my two favorite gemstones back to back, right? Good, good. Marion says, video is definitely better for shimmer and shine. Yes, it is. All right, so turquoise. Andrew says, use that with some of that sponge coral from the other night for Southwestern Delight, right? So beautiful old vintage turquoise. I love this cut. It's kind of simple cut. It was $75 for the strand. Now it's $63.75. This strand probably should be twice that, at least, to be 100% honest with you. It is a stunning example of beautiful turquoise. All right, $63.75. It is S1250. S1250, only one strand available. First person who gets it, puts it in their cart and checks out, gets to take it home. S1250 is the SKU. And if you thought that was delightful, if you love turquoise like I do, we have this strand up next. Oh no! Strand up next. I lost a piece. I lost a piece. Put that back on there. Norma says, got them both. Now stop, please, tempting my wallet. We got temptation all day tonight. Look at this turquoise, everybody. Look at how beautiful these are. This is, again, vintage turquoise. These are beautiful drops. Look at the color. Look at how beautiful those are. These were originally $115. Now they're only $97. If you know turquoise, you know this should be more than $97. You know that, right? Because each one of these, so let's say you took these two and made a pair of just simple earrings with some silver on them. You should be able to sell those for at least, what, $24, $26? So if you figure how many pairs of earrings you could make with this, and as I'm doing this, I'm like, I really need to practice my wire wrapping skills to get better at it so that I can just do exactly what I'm saying, and I'll have like so many pairs of turquoise earrings in the store, because we're always getting people asking about simple turquoise things. So that is $97, less if you use that special discount code GEMS that only you all know about. I changed it from the last time, so you got to keep watching the videos for the new discount code sometimes, right? This is S1249. S1249. Only less than $97 with that discount code. Less than $97. That is a dang good price. Make some earrings, sell them off, pay for that strand right away, and then make profit on it. That's probably what I'm going to do if it doesn't sell. All right. Who doesn't love smoky quartz? I think it's beautiful. I don't know about you. We have these large smoky quartz, simple cut nuggets. Just really nice quality and clarity on these. You know, they have a few little inclusions in there, but when these were at retail $21, everybody. $21 for this strand. This is an old strand, I can guarantee you, because $21, I couldn't, you know, I couldn't price these at $21 like this anymore. And they're even cheaper now. They're $17.50 a strand. I have 2 strands available. Let me show you the other one too. These are the 2 strands. $17.50. Beautiful, beautiful color, beautiful clarity. Like, look, you can see through these so good. These are beautiful examples of the smoky quartz. Like, people know what this is, right? Sometimes you see quartz and people are like, is that smoky quartz? It's pretty clear to be smoky quartz, especially nowadays. These are a good sample, an example of smoky quartz. They're $17.50 a strand. Less than that if you use that discount code. And the number for the online store, the SKU is 5268. 5268. If you type that in, you'll go right to it. Put them in your cart for $17.50 each. Add that GEMS discount code when you check out in the discount code box and save even more on them. Bring that price down to less than $17.50. Andrew says, I love smoky quartz. Me too. Marianne prefers clearer quartz. That's okay. That's okay. We got some of that too. Don't worry. We'll show you some of that too. I have some super clear quartz coming up somewhere in this box. Oh, I had to go back to the turquoise though. So this is what came up next. Do you like chunky? I like chunky. And this is so chunky that it is starting to come off of its little, let's see if I can get that back in there or not. No. All right, I'm going to be very careful with this strand. Turquoise, everybody. Large, chunky turquoise. This was originally $90, which is an insanely good price. These are vintage turquoise. Insanely good price at $90. They are now $76. $76 for this chunky strand of turquoise. These are big nuggets. These are big nuggets. This nugget, for example, is about 30 millimeters by 37.5, somewhere in there. These are big nuggets. Andrew says, these used to be in my collection. Yeah, they used to be in Andrew's private stock. They are now released into the store. And this is gorgeous, gorgeous. Shows us bedrock nuggets, right? Beautiful nuggets. Andrew says, if you've seen some of my treasure necklaces, you would have seen me use the sister strands to these. $76 for this strand is insane. Less than $76 is even crazier. So there's only one strand. This is it. If you order it, and that's S0755, S0755, if you order this, you're getting this exact strand. You have to be very careful with this because it's coming off the strand, and the bag is now broken. It's so heavy, I broke the bag. Oh, these are pretty. Now, let's go from one extreme to the other. How about that? One extreme to the other. We went big. Now we're going to go small. Do you know what these are? Andrew says, I used some of those with the Hebron glass and copal amber and some white coral discs. Nice. Now, do you know what these are, everybody? Anybody want to guess? Anybody got it? Already know? Marianne got it. It is chrome diopside. Chrome diopside. These are approximately 3 by 5 millimeters, a 7-inch strand of these faceted drops. Chrome diopside. Beautiful green color. Like, you don't see green like that. Wonderful clarity in these. These were originally $52, now down to only $44 for this strand. $44. I just keep thinking of earrings, everybody. Make some earrings with those. Put these on a little chain, dangle a few on each chain from the earring at various heights, make a matching pair, and sell it for that, because you should be able to. I can't imagine not. Chrome diopside, only that one strand available. That's it. Once it's gone, it's gone. Once that price is gone, we will never see that price again, I'm sure. $44, less than $44 with discount code GEMS. Now, I'm going to take a moment here, everybody. Please share this video with your friends. We only have about 17 people watching, and I thought for the gemstone video, we'd have a lot more people watching. Maybe everybody's out doing things, getting their weekend on already. That's possible, right? And the chrome diopside is S1157. I don't know if I said that. S1157. Sandra says, I have them. That's a good idea for earrings. I wasn't sure how to use them. Yeah, just dangle one from a little piece of chain, cut another piece of chain that's a little bit different size, put one on the end of that, cut another piece of chain that's a different size than the other two, put one on the end of that, and then do that same thing on the other side. Make some dangly earrings. Done and done, y'all. Done and done. Okay, next up. Boom. Rose quartz. I know Susan was working with some rose quartz today. I saw that bracelet you did. And look at these chunkies. Suzanne says, before you came on, I ordered Thanksgiving dinner for my husband and I. Going vegetarian this year. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, vegetarian Thanksgiving. It's not always the easiest thing. I'm still not quite used to vegetarian Thanksgiving, but I think it's nice if you can. So these are rose quartz, big chunky pieces of rose quartz. They were $24 a strand only, which is a great price for that. Down to only $20 now on sale. $20 on sale. Michelle says, I did share. Thank you so much for sharing. Andrew uses them with microfaceted rondelles on a very fine wire and make a loop. Microfaceted rondelles on a very fine wire. Oh, the diopside, the chrome diopside, those little things. Yeah, that'd be good too. That'd be good too. So these are 5269. 5269. Susan says, good color on that rose quartz. It's even better in person, as usual. The color on the screen is not great. They're really nice. These are great samples of rose quartz. Large faceted nuggets. Okay, y'all. Let me see. Let go. Oh my, let go, let go. My strands are attacking each other. Does it look like glass? It does. Is it glass? It is not. And actually, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's actually one missing. Because I have 2 strands of these. 2 strands of these available. One of the strands has come apart more than the other one. Andrew says, oh my, the beloved. There are 2 strands of these, everybody. I don't know. Like, let me just show you. This is quartz. Clear quartz. Beautifully clear quartz from Brazil. Look like you want to make a dream, you want to make a sun catcher. It clinks, says Susan, right? Look at the sun catcher possibilities on those. Even Andrew says, wouldn't these be lovely as a sun catcher? Rainbow Nation up in here. So there are 2 strands of these. They are equally beautiful to one another. The other one's falling apart a little bit, so I'm not going to pull it out. But I just want to show you how stunning these are. It's not glass, everybody. It's clear quartz. Amazingly clear, beautiful quartz. Sandra knows they're beautiful, right? They are stunning. Gorgeous. So $192 is the retail. They are now down to only $160 for the strand. $160 down from $192. You get an extra 5%, which adds up a little bit. Extra 5% using discount code GEMS. Andrew says, or use one with some chunky Viking knit. There you go. Like one of these on as a pendant. Super cool. Super beautiful. Less than $160 for the strand. That's a good deal, everybody. That's a good deal. Like I said, we have 2 strands available. Andrew says he'd probably pair these with some of those Indonesian round metal beads. That'd be nice, right? So there you go. The SKU for these, let me see. I lost my paper. It got buried. The SKU for these is 4754. 4754 if you're interested in one of those or both of those. It's a good price. It's a good price. You like Fire Sunstone? Fire Sunstone, everybody? Andrew said, pair those with some Indonesian round metal beads. Those should be on sale too in the found in store deals. Yes. There are round metal beads. I think it's the Tibetan copper, I think. Are those the ones maybe you're talking about in the found in store collection on our Facebook timeline? Sandra at Sweet Pea says, I think I would do that as one piece as an asymmetrical necklace. That'd be good too. Look at these. These are Fire Sunstone. Look at how they sparkle. This is another one of those strands that was only $35 originally. Should be more than that, but $35 originally. Now $28 only. $28 only. What an awesome price. One strand available. These are 7mm. 7mm, 8-inch strand of Fire Sunstone. S1169 is the SKU to go right to that if you'd like to throw that in your cart now. One strand only. Once it's gone, it's gone. $28, less than $28 with that discount code. And again, these prices, Sandersons, you're killing me tonight. These prices are only good through next Thursday. After that, of course, or until they sell out. They could sell out before that. But if they don't sell out, they're going to be good through next Thursday, and then they're going to go away. All right, these are also sticking together with old rubber bands. That's how you know they're old, right? Good stock. Okay, I've gotten a few free. So these, I believe, I lost my sheet. I think these are Hessonite Garnet. Hessonite Garnet. These little faceted drops, and I'm of course holding them the wrong way. They do have more facets on one side than the other. There is kind of a front and a back to those. And these were 36 a strand. Let me show you another strand. I have a number of strands of these. 36 a strand. They're now only $30 a strand. You can make a pair of earrings. Garnet earrings, sell them for $28, $30, and you'll make your money for the whole strand. Sandra said those are so stunning in person, the Hessonite Garnets. She's got some. She's got some, right? They are really, really beautiful. Let me show you another strand. Why not, right? If I can get them apart. Find the front. This is the front. Beautiful Hessonite garnets. Less than $30 a strand with discount code GEMS. Get them today before they're gone. S1151. 1151. Just to give you an idea on size on these, they are approximately 14.5 millimeters long by about 7.5 millimeters wide. Andrew says, I love the burnt orange color, right? It's just beautiful. Oh, looks like that beautiful, like the richest carnelian ever, but it's beautiful garnet. Like delicious blood orange marmalade. There you go. Andrew's going food. Probably getting hungry. I'm getting hungry, I know that. Next up, we have some black tourmaline. Black tourmaline faceted coins. And these are approximately 10.5 millimeters. Black tourmaline faceted coins. Marian says that was her favorite garnet type, the hessonites. Black tourmaline faceted coins was $34, now less than $28.50 with the discount code GEMS. Beautiful. You need to keep bad juju away, get some black tourmaline. We had some black tourmaline in last week's sale as well. They were different shapes. So if you missed your chance to get them then, get these beautiful coins now. S1196 is the SKU. S1196. Michelle loves red garnets. I believe we have red garnets in the sale now too. Okay. Next up. This is not everyone's flavor. I know that. But this is rhodonite. This is a vintage rhodonite. Andrew says, protect yourself from bad juju, but party style, right? Yeah, get that bling, that flash. This is rhodonite. Normally rhodonite, you see all the other colors in it, and you see, you know, inclusions. This is pure, beautiful rhodonite. We have only one strand of this. It's a vintage strand. Andrew had it in his collection for a long time before it was released. And This is stunning. It was $42. It's now $35.50 on sale, and you get it for less than $35.50 with the discount code. One strand available. These are approximately 15 by about 24 millimeters. About 15 by 24 millimeters. If you like pink and you like that color and you had earrings like this would be beautiful. And I could see these matched up with some retro styling because of the color. I think you could really go crazy with these and get some retro goodness in there with those. One strand available. That's S1252. S1252. Less than $35.50 with the discount code. I put more in this box than I thought I did. Put more in here than I thought. I hope you're enjoying this little view of things. This little view of things. Better than pictures, right? Better than just photographs. All right, even though we try so hard on our photographs. Next up. This is tourmalinated quartz, graduated, faceted drops. Cheryl says my cart is enjoying it too much. Well, that's good for us and good for you because you're getting spectacular deals, I think. So thank you for the support. We do appreciate it. And remember, a portion of all of this weekend's sales will be going to the Veterans Fund at Touchstone Center for Crafts to help veterans take classes in the arts and crafts more easily and to make sure they're able to afford doing so. I want to show you this. Sandra says, you're making packing for vacation really hard. Look, now when people say tourmalinated quartz, oftentimes, you know, there are a few. You know, sometimes there are a few little speckles of black in there, right? This is not just a few speckles. Each and every one of these is, you know, just full of the tourmalination. And let me show you the other strand too. Because either one, no matter which one you get, you're going to be more than happy with, I can guarantee, because they are stunning. Just look, like there's not a bad drop in that. Like, you know, sometimes you get a really good one, but then the rest are kind of plain. These are high quality. These are gorgeous strands. They were originally $105 each, and well worth that price, especially for the quality that they are. They're very clear. The quartz is very clear, but it's also very well tourmalinated. Right now, they're $89 on sale, and you save an extra 5% with that discount code. So less than $89 for you all. There are only 2 strands available. These are prices that we can't offer all the time, but, you know, get them now. You got a week. You got a week or until somebody grabs them. And just to give you an idea, this one goes from about 8 millimeters long to the largest one on here is 15.5 millimeters. So about 8 millimeters to 15.5 millimeter graduated faceted drops. Susan says tourmalinated quartz is always awesome. Right? I like it in general anyway. And sometimes when people sell you tourmalinated quartz, it's like, oh, it has like a little speckle of black. It's one little, see, can you see that little bit in there? That's how you know it's tourmalinated. No, you know it's tourmalinated because it's beautiful quality like these, and there's no question what it is, right? But, you know, as time goes on, it is harder and harder to find those deals and harder to find the strands like that. So I get it. It's not easy. Next up, This is the same style of graduated drops, but in aquamarine. Graduated faceted drops in beautiful, that light blue aquamarine. Let me show you, there are 2 strands available. These were originally $124 a strand. Again, well worth that price, especially in today's world. You know, I keep looking at these prices and I'm like, boy, you know, it's a good price right now, because if I had to buy this strand right now, I don't know if we could buy this to sell it on right now. So right now we put it on sale though. Hey, why not? Put it on sale. $105 a strand only. $105. Look at the color. This is aquamarine. Sandra's like, wait, what is that? Aquamarine. Beautiful color, light pale blue aquamarine. Andrew says, we couldn't afford it now. I know that, right? $105 only. 2 strands available. Actually, less than $105 if you use the discount code GEMS. And again, that's on sale only for this week. And I will be probably taking some short videos of some of these things and doing some reels and things like that on Facebook and Instagram. So you seeing this in this video, you're getting the first chance at these kind of. I mean, the sale went live yesterday, but you're getting the first good view of these. So if you can grab these, if there's things you want, grab them now. As time goes on, I will be trying to do more videos and reels to show more people who don't watch our long format stuff throughout the weekend. We want to raise as much money as we can, of course, for the Veterans Fund, and just really show off these gemstones, right? All right. Here's some quartz. You like clear quartz, just little nuggets, graduated smooth nuggets that are perfectly clear. Cheryl says, your reels have been beautiful. Thank you. I've been trying to get more into reels. I'm not a short format person. Excuse me. I have a really hard time with it. And, you know, I don't consider myself that artistic or, you know, like a photographer. So people do such amazing things with reels sometimes, but I appreciate your support and thank you for saying that. I'm glad you've been enjoying them. I've been trying to make them as best, you know, as best as I can. You know, we do a lot of things just ourselves. So we don't hire people for photography. We don't hire people for making our social media. We just do it all ourselves as best as we can. And I know a lot of you out there you feel that, right? Because especially if you're going to shows and doing your own thing. Cheryl, your photos are incredibly stunning. I don't think anybody would look at your photos and have any complaints or anything bad to say about them. So I appreciate that feedback, especially from you, because you do a great job with your photos. If anyone's in the Design Challenge group, I'm sure you've seen Cheryl's photos. They are beautiful. I said, I'm going to get you to take photos of my pottery for me because your photos come out so much better. Anyway, this is $65 for the strand. And it's now on sale. That's not the sale price, everybody. That should be the sale price, probably. It should be more than that, but it's $55.25. $55.25. Michelle says, I think you said aquamarine earrings years ago. The stone was so tiny and they cost me over $30. Yeah, that those aquamarine strands, you could make earrings all day and sell them for, you could make your money back on that strand so quick. So quick. Andrew says, we need to find someone to help from the TikTok generation, right? Oh, I know. I know. Anyway, this is S1106 if you'd like to go directly to this and grab this one strand, only one available, less than $55.25. Less than $55.25 with that discount code. Only for the next week. Oh, okay, everybody. In my heart, I love spiny oyster so much. And this strand, I keep showing this strand on social media, and I showed it when we advertised for this sale. These are spiny oyster, I'm going to say coins. Let's call them coins. This was $120 for the strand, and that is a good price, I think, as it is for this quality and this beautiful, this purple color. I love the purple color. It is natural. It is not dyed. Sometimes you'll get purple. Sometimes you'll get more of a pinky orange. I heart the purple. And this is a beautiful strand of spiny oyster. Andrew says these would be great with the fetish beads we had the other night. Yeah, they would. One strand available. It was $120. It is now less than $100. It's $98 for this strand. I want you to see how beautiful those are. $98. Vanessa says, I bought those and love them. You got the sister one to this strand. We have this one left. Mary says, I would call them heishi. Call them heishi. We'll call them heishi. There you go. Heishi beads. They do vary. So you'll see like there's a large one here and thinner ones here. But they are beautiful in color. Excuse me. I should have brought a drink with me, but I didn't. So I'm going to be coughing. Sorry about that. $98, less than that with the discount code. Only one strand available. If we don't sell this during this sale, I will be amazed. I will be amazed, especially after sharing it here. If you want to go right to that, it's S0958. S0958. Okay, everybody. Garnets. Green garnet. Green garnet in these drops, these kind of rough cut drops. I didn't think we had any more of these because we sold out in the store and I thought we were sold out. Look at how stunning. How beautiful. I love rough stuff. I love, like, the polished stuff is great and the sparkly stuff is great, but I think there's definitely a place for the rough stuff. I really love it. I love wearing rough stones like that. These are gorgeous strands. I think I have 2 strands of these. They were originally $31.25. They're now $26. $26 only. So again, make a pair of earrings, maybe make 2 pairs of earrings. And so there, you sold those and you paid for the strand. That's insane. And I think that's a really, really great price. So these are S1063 green garnets. Green garnet rough cut drops. How's everyone doing? Not a lot of talking. I hope you're all doing okay. Some people are chatting a little bit, but not as much talking as normal. I hope you're all doing okay out there. Okay. These are Sunstone. Michelle says a lot of drooling. These are Sunstone. And you'll see some beautiful flashing going on if our lights show them, in some beautiful color in these. I think These are some of my, I think, favorite stones of the evening. I just think they're so pretty. And they have gorgeous color, lots of light to them and flash, and yet they're just little goodness, nuggets of goodness. I just think they're so pretty. Marianne's getting sleepy. Was up after 3 a.m. Oh my goodness. I just went to sleep not long before that. So these were originally $32 a strand, which I think is a very good price for them. Because look, they're just, like I said, these are probably one of my favorite strands of the evening. They were $32. They're now $27. $27. And less than that with your discount code, your secret discount code that we're not sharing anywhere but these videos. So you have to watch these videos to get that extra discount. Harry says, I'm doing great. Sold 3 orders today and made a new necklace with some of my ceramics and Jasper from Allegory Gallery. Awesome. I saw your necklace you posted today in the Design Challenge group. We were talking about that earlier. So thank you for sharing in there as well. Glad you had some orders today. I know you've said your orders have been a little slow lately. So I'm glad you got some. We had a pretty good day in the store today too. So it was a good day, hopefully, for everybody. Okay, I'm going to quit looking at these because I just love them. But Andrew says I'd pair these with creamy freshwater pearls, some gold findings, and maybe some leather. Nice. Only less than $27. And those are S0490. S0490. Throw them in your cart if you want to grab them. Okay, so we had some questions last week on black labradorite, right? Black labradorite versus larvacite, I want to say, right? Larvacite. So it was larvacite last week, which people call black labradorite, but let me show you. This is AAA grade black labradorite. And you'll see the difference between that larvacite and this black labradorite, if you remember it from last week. These have gorgeous flash to them and chatoyance. Oh, Idabelle's with you. You have Idabelle out. Did you let everybody out, or just Idabelle hanging out with you right now? Andrew says Idabelle agrees. Look at like this kind of blue-gray quality to these. Look at those. Blue-gray quality. $70 originally per strand. I have 2 strands. Let me show you the other one. Whoa. Don't drop the beads. Here's the other. Whoops. Don't kick the stand. Don't drop the beads. Here is the other strand, just so you can see it. Are those not exceptional? Like, do you like these? Like, I'm smitten with these. I just love the quality of how under the light they're almost like this blue-gray because of that flash they have, that chatoyance. Like, they're just so pretty. Less than $59 with your discount code. Dang good deal on those. Really good deal per strand. $59, then you get your discount code on that. S0973. AAA grade black labradorite. Ooh. Okay. Who likes tiny things? Like tiny beads? How about some blue moonstone faceted bicones? 3 millimeter blue moonstone or rainbow moonstone, faceted bicones. These were $24 a strand. They are on sale at $20 a strand. Suzanne says, Cinnamon likes tiny beads. I know, those kittens like tiny beads, right? Harry says, yes, drooling is about all I can do today. They sure are pretty. Marion says, a lot of drooling. Michelle says, I love small beads. I know you do. Look at those flashes. They almost don't look real in the camera. Like they're flashing so like almost weird on my screen. They're so blue. Like the camera doesn't know what to do with it. So I have 2 strands of those in the online store. $20 on sale. And these are S0316. S0316. Andrew says, we started watching a new show called Good Bones. It is inspiring me. Don't get too inspired, Andrew. I don't need to go into the home improvement business. Yeah, it is a fun show though. It's a mother and daughter team who sometimes they buy these houses sight unseen and they strip them completely down mostly and rebuild them. Oh, wait a second. Sorry, everybody. I just got... Oh, that's why. I put those in a different bag. It was like I confused myself. I had 2 different SKU numbers on. I'm like, that's just because I grabbed an old bag. Andrew says, why not? I am not doing construction, so you can get as inspired as you want. Just do not include me in the construction. Right? In the construction. Mary has his best friend price, $19. Is that what it is with the discount? $19. There you go. That's a good deal for that strand. Next up, some pink opal. My kind of thing. These pink opal. I love these. They sound so pretty too. These were originally $38. $38. Down to $32. Andrew says, well, I guess with your anxiety, it probably wouldn't be the best fit. No. Buying old houses that we have to strip down bare and read, that's too much for my anxiety to handle. We have 1 strand of these. I just think they're so pretty. I don't know. Maybe you don't like this kind of rough stuff like this. I do, though. I think, like, I love each one of these stones. I think they're so pretty, and they're less than $32. Less than $32 for the strand. Pink opal. There you go. A lot of people having problems with their autocorrect lately. Did everyone, if you upgraded your Apple device recently to the very newest operating system, it is supposed to have better auto predict and autocorrect based on AI, based on predictive text and what it thinks you want to say. And I have found it to be utterly terrible. Just terrible. And I love Apple. I love their stuff. But the newest operating system has made autocorrect even worse than it used. I was so excited to update because the early reviews were like, oh, it's so much better. For me, it has been worse. So much worse. All right. These are agate, everybody. Beautiful. This kind of sandblasted matte agate. These were $25. They are down to $21, so less than $21 with your discount code. Let me show you another strand of those. Hello, Amanda. Thank you for joining us. Andrew says we use a lot of uncommon words. Yes, we do. but still. You know, you would think with all this AI, and they talk about how the predictive text is getting better, and like it always, like I's and O's for me, there are always certain things that it messes up for me and I have to go back and correct. You would think that after all this time, it would just learn that that's where I think my fingers are. Like, isn't that what AI should do, is like figure out what the user is thinking they're doing by the corrections they're making and then changing things based on that, right? So I obviously think my fingers are over the I when they're over the O, or vice versa, whatever. You would think that after enough corrections, it would make that right. It doesn't. It does not at all. Marion says Samsung's predictive test is actually quite good. You know, I can't speak about that because I don't use them, but I have a hard time with any of the autocorrects, but I use mostly Apple stuff. Marion's been watching second season of The Gilded Age, and so is Michelle. We just started that as well. This is S0962. These are less than $21 each per strand with your discount code. Andrew says, I hate when it makes my grammar wrong. Yes, it does that sometimes. Like, I know the difference in my words, but sometimes it likes to overcorrect me. Andrew says it's like it's trying to humble me or something, right? So these are Gobi agate. Gobi agate beads. And I think, and Andrew can correct me if I'm wrong, I believe these are made to look like Gobi agate. They are not like real, not like real. Because I think real would be incredibly expensive. These are $44 a strand normally, and they are $37 now. $37 a strand on sale. You get them for less than that with the discount code GEMS that only our live viewers know. As Andrew said, they're Gobi agate style. These are not real, because they would be way more than that. Cheryl says, those are gorgeous on video. The colors pop. They are stunning in person. If you think they're nice on video, get them in person. They are beautiful. 2 strands. Andrew says, Gobi agates get their finishes, unique finishes by tumbling around in the desert. Yeah, and then they got to find the stones in the desert. This is not that. They would be a lot more than that if they were. But this is S1137, and they are $37, less than $37 with your discount. 2 strands available only. Susan says, love the Gobi like agate beads. Me too. Their colors, Cheryl said, and the style, that design on them that it gets, that little kind of puckered look, that little beaten look, they look so good. Andrew says there would be no way they get all the stones in uniform shapes. No. Not unless they shape them and then threw them out in the desert for a while, right? And then maybe. All right, next up, we have some more Hessonite garnets. This time, I showed you some lemon quartz and I think some pyrite yesterday in the virtual store tour in these beautiful faceted pyramid, in this faceted pyramid shape. That was in the physical store. Now we have these on sale. They were $38. They're down to $31 for this strand. Only 1 strand available of these Hessonite Garnet faceted pyramids. Just beautiful clarity and color on those. Look, everybody, look at that. Don't you want me? Don't you want me? It's asking to go home with you. For only $31, heck of a good deal. S1141. S1141. Andrew says, great color on those. Yes, it is, right? And back to some turquoise, y'all. Back to some turquoise. This is old stock, vintage turquoise. Sue says, oh, I love that faceted pyramid shape. Yeah, I do too. And again, we had some in lemon quartz and pyrite. I think it was pyrite yesterday in the live show too. So these were originally $86. This is old vintage stock turquoise. Marianne says, I'm so sorry, Hessonite, not today. I get it. I get it. I've not been able to buy a lot either lately. All of ours is going back into things, into the necessary things, not the fun things. But if you can, these are now only $73 a strand, which, like, look at the beautiful colors and the metallic. I think that, is that pyrite? Andrew can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they're pieces of pyrite. You see the metallics in there? Just, oh, so beautiful. And I love this color. Like, you see the metal in there? I think it's pyrite, I want to say. It just gives that turquoise such a nice glow and shines bright in there. Less than $73 with your discount. And these are S0280, I believe is the SKU, S0280. Marianne says, my food has become slightly more fun. That's good, right? Susan says, I thought I got the quartz faceted pyramid strand from AG a while back. I think we had some quartz a while back. Okay, this strand's looking tricky. What's going on here? What's happening to this? Ah, there we go. So what is going on here? Andrew says, yep, I can't remember which mine it's from, but the silvery pyrite deposits help indicate the mine that it is from. So these are carnelian, S0558. S0558, beautiful little carnelian drops. And these are only, they're on sale for $6.50 a strand. $6.50. I laugh because that is such a good deal. Such a good deal for this beautiful carnelian. $6.50 a strand. There are 3 strands available. There they are. What more is there to say? They're pretty, they're carnelian, and they're less than $6.50 a strand with your discount code. I'll be surprised if we don't sell out of those. Who wouldn't need a little bit of carnelian in their lives, right? We have 1 strand of this available. It's these really beautiful smoky quartz drops. And these are S0893 on sale for $10 a strand. On sale for $10 a strand. Andrew says, my goal is to hopefully do really well this month in case we have to move the physical store this winter. Yeah, I hope we don't have to, but we might. We might be doing that. This is $10 for this strand only on sale. Less than that with your discount code GEMS S0893 if you want to go right to that in the online store. Beautiful smoky quartz. Almost finished, y'all. Hang in there with me. Just a few more to go. Andrew says, I don't know. It might be a fun adventure. Andrew trying to spin it the fun way. I do have a tendency to look at things in a not so fun way. That's my thing sometimes. Botswana agate. Botswana agate, faceted rounds. These are 12 millimeter rounds. Marianne says, ick to moving in winter, right? I don't know, moving in winter or moving in summer. I don't know which I would prefer, honestly. Beautiful Botswana agate, faceted rounds. These are $17.50 on sale only. $17.50. Less than $18 a strand for those. That's incredibly good. Incredibly good. Like, I don't know, at $21 a strand, that's a really good price. These are S0472. S0472. So throw those in your cart. Only 2 strands available if you really want them. But that's like a quick, easy, to me, that's like a no-brainer kind of buy right there. They're just really pretty. Spring or fall is best, says Mary, right? At least in our parts of the country, that would probably be the best, yes. Next up, we have some white quartz. White quartz. So here you go. These are just little white quartz rounds. Only $6.50 a strand. Only $6.50 right now a strand, and you pay less than that with your discount code. There are 3 strands of these available, and then they are gone. We'll probably never see that price again. They're a little beautiful. Let me get an approximate size here. Approximately 5.5 millimeter white quartz. Andrew says, I really love these. Simple but lovely. Perfect for spacing, right? Yeah, use them as a little spacer. Give yourself some visual, a visual break with them. Just lovely pieces. Or just, I think they'd be fun as just a little bracelet on their own, right? There you go. $6.50. Less than that. S0540. S0540. Do you like aquamarine? I like aquamarine. So these are, let me make sure these are about 8.5 to 9 millimeter. Susan's asking 14-inch strands. If you go to S0540, it should tell you, Susan. I don't have my ruler. I don't know where my ruler went. Let me see. I usually have a ruler right here. But Jen, oh, there it is. I was going to say, Jen was into film, and she always uses her own ruler, so our ruler gets pushed aside. Let me see. These strands are... Yeah, 13 to 14 inches. 13 to 14-inch strands on the white quartz. Andrew says, the thing is, if we leave Ligonier, we'll probably never get back in. Yeah, that's the hard part. That's the hard part. Amanda says, just after 8 p.m. on the East Coast. What is it on the West? Yeah, it's 3 hours difference. So this is aquamarine, 8.5 to 9 millimeters. Oh, there are already, Andrew says we got our current spot because of the timing. Yeah, we there are already people, ever since we've been talking about possibly moving, that are like, if you move, let me know. I want your spot. They are wanting our spot. So we have to play that very carefully, which makes things a little harder too. But look how beautiful this aquamarine is. This strand, just to give you an idea, 13, this is a 15-inch strand. Was $35 and a dang good deal at $35. Now it's $29.75 only. $29.75, and it's actually less than that with your discount code GEMS. Everyone's talking about it's just getting dark. It has been dark here since before I started this video. I pretty much drove here in the dark to get ready for this video at around 5:30 or so. One strand of this available. 4739 is the SKU in the online store. If you want to go and just plop that in your cart for $29.75, a little less than $29.75, that's well worth it. If you can do it, grab it quick. And remember, a portion of every sale this weekend is going to go to the Veterans Fund at Touchstone Center for Crafts. So we will be donating a portion of our sales to the Veterans Fund. Check these out. These are carved agate beads. Beautiful. These are on sale right now. This strand is only $21.25. $21.25. There's only one of these strands left. So what you see here is the exact strand you will get. These are S0966. S0966. Marion says, let those people fight over the space. Yeah, that's not the... I definitely let them fight if we decide to go, but if we ever wanted to try to get back in, it would be impossible. Impossible at this point. So that's the hard thing. That's the hard thing. Making that call. Again, these are less than $21.25 with your discount code GEMS. One strand of those agate available. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, we have another strand similar to that one. A little bit different color, different style. I think these are really lovely. I like these ones a lot. This is S0961. There are two of these available like this. And these are down to $21 and less than that with your discount code GEMS. Look how they glow inside some of these. Andrew says, the nice thing is that we really could go anywhere, really. I wouldn't want to have to move everything, but it puts things in perspective that we have choices. Yeah, we can do what we do from pretty much anywhere. It's just whether we have a physical location that we can afford, whether we go online only, but we have a lot of choices. We could stay put if things, pick up and work out. We never thought we'd leave Ligonier, so that's the thing. If things pick up and we bringing in a little bit more money and we have a little bit of time to to ourselves to do something once in a while, then that might make life a little bit easier too, a little bit better. You never know. You never know what's going to happen, right? So S0961, if you like those, there are 2 strands available only of those. At least there were at the time that I pulled them. And the last strand for this evening is a strand of prasiolite, or green amethyst, prasiolite, faceted tubes. These are really cool. I like them a lot. Really good color. And these are on sale for $15.50. $15.50. 1 strand only available. Prasiolite or green amethyst, faceted tubes. They were $18.50, which is a good deal anyway, down to $15.50, and you get a little extra discount, remember, with discount code GEMS in the online store. All right, and that, my friends, let me flip the camera around real quick and say a quick goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this. Hi, everybody. Oh, there we go. Hello. And I can see we've reached a certain point in time because my screen has gone yellow instead of white. My screen dims at a certain point at night. So I hope you like that. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed the things we have on sale. And remember, any sales we make this weekend, a portion of those sales will be going to the Veterans Fund at Touchstone Center for Crafts to help people like the frontline people who do paper making and help veterans take classes that they may not be able to afford, or help with their lodging and things like that. So so they can, you know, come together and make things and, you know, just kind of, you know, learn something new, break out of, you know, it's hard. I know I have friends who are, and it can be lonely sometimes, and I know that. So we want to again say thank you to all the veterans out there on this Veterans Day weekend, and we thank you for your service. We thank you for what you still continue to do for this country, and you know, we don't forget that. So thank you all so much for tuning in. We hope you all have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday. Bye, everybody.